All right. Get your laughs in. Get your laughs in. I know you lot are waiting for this one. Get your laughs in. It is what it is, man. You see, I really got, fam. I really got, bro. Listen, it's another episode of Big Six Bants. Before we get into this one, obviously make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's get this one to, I don't know, 550 likes. Let's go for a humble 550 likes. And subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 20,700 likes. So subscribe if you're new and you like the content and all that stuff. Isak supposedly rejects Liverpool. Liverpool are now advancing for a certain Ekitike, and we're gonna speak on it. But listen, let me face the fire. Let me face the fire because I know you don't want to hear it. Let me face the fire in it. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna happen, and it didn't happen. In it, I was willing to wear my heart on my sleeve. I was willing to be hurt again, and I got got. It's all right though. I got. Yeah, Newcastle have just saved football. That's I'm gonna say it as it is. They have just saved football. That's what they've done. You see them youths in Oxford Street with the foil on their head saying the world's gonna end with the bell and that. Yeah, that's what they stopped. Armageddon, D-Day, Judgment Day. That is what they stopped. I'll keep it a buck. And I'll be real. I'm not gonna sit here and downplay Isak now. 100% wanted Isak. I can't even lie. I'm not gonna crash out because for me, the club done everything they could. I believe the player was open to the move, but was also happy to stay. And therefore, I think Newcastle standing firm probably maybe gave them the edge over Liverpool, which is fine. And at the end of the day, we put ourselves in a position where we're either going to get their target or we're going to get their main striker. That's the position. That's the position we put them in. We said, boom, either we're going to take your side thing or we're going to take your main thing. Yeah, we're going to go. And that's stress. That's stressful mania. Both ways. Shout out X. That's stressful mania. Both sides. We're either going to take your best eater or we're going to take your misses. So you either listen to the nagging or, we're going to get that one over there. So I still feel like Liverpool putting ourselves in a win-win situation, but there's levels to the win. Isak was end of the world for the rest of the footballing world. End of the footballing world. Eating. You know what I'm saying? That's the real win. And then obviously Ekitike is more of a, I don't want to say a gamble, but it's definitely more of a risky buy at the price of what it's looking like going to be 8 EMs. You know what I'm saying? 8 EMs, that dreaded number that Darwin came in for, obviously with add-ons and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't really happy with that. I'm not really happy with the Isak news. I'll be honest. That it is a mad thing to wake up to, but it was a long shot. And those 30 minutes, or that day and a half, that 24 hours where I thought I was getting Isak, it was perfect. Every little detail, just perfect. If anyone's seen that episode of Rick and Morty, where just before the guy dies, he captures his emotion just before he dies and they put it into a wafer bar. That's how I felt for my Rick and Morty fans. That's exactly how I felt. But listen, let's get to the tweets, man. Let's read out the tweets and let's see how this is all panned out. So obviously, we've got David Ornstein here saying Liverpool advancing in talks to sign Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Negotiations for the 23-year-old forward progressing on package worth in excess of 80 million euros. France International, wants Liverpool, so personal terms will be no issue. Now, just coming back to the full screen on this one. Now it's all about Ekitike and how we're moving forward with Ekitike. And I'm not gonna lie, my thoughts on Ekitike, I think he's a good player. Obviously, he's very similar build to Isak, but he is nowhere near Alexander Isak, is what I will say. But he's still a promising good player. And I think that obviously he was heavily linked to Chelsea. I know Man United had interest in him as well. And I feel like he's a player that was probably destined to come to the Premier League, and a lot of teams are after him. Obviously, people are going to look at him for his PSG stint and go, it's a risk, which I agree with. Coming from the Bundesliga to the Premier League is also a risk, which I agree with. But he's got a lot of characteristics. He's got a lot of strengths that I feel like can work for Liverpool. And if we can improve him and turn him into even more of a sharpshooter than he is and convert it to a proper Premier League monster, then we've got a very, very technical, tall, strong, powerful player on our hands, even if he is built like Groot. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on as well. Let's share the Sammy Mockbell tweet as well. So Liverpool are today advancing in their interest in Eintracht Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike in a deal that will surpass £70 million. Talks accelerate with indications and agreement is within reach. And of course, Ben Jacobs over here saying Liverpool have agreed, and this is an hour ago, Liverpool have agreed a 6-year contract with Hugo Ekitike. Club's now working on an agreement in excess of 70 million. Work to be done on the structure, but LFC's strong relationship with Frankfurt has led to quick process already. Newcastle are out of the race. And obviously we have a plethora of Fabrizio Romano tweets, which we also have as well. So the first one being 6 hours ago, reports on Hugo Ekitike deal advancing yesterday with Newcastle are not confirmed at this stage. No advances, and Liverpool are on it. Newcastle's last bid was rejected on Monday by Frankfurt, and no new proposals have been sent by them. Understand Liverpool are advancing today in club to come talks with Hugo Ekitike, while Isak deal depends on final decision by Newcastle as they insist on not for sale stance. Liverpool also progressing on both club and player side for Ekitike. And obviously, if we scroll up even more, there's another update here. Understand Newcastle have now left talks with Hugo Ekitike. The deal is off. Newcastle focus on different targets since Monday. Bid got rejected. Liverpool entered the race where no advances. There were no advances with the Magpies. Liverpool are now advancing. And of course, I'm pretty sure we had another update where so Liverpool have submitted an official bid. Obviously, and that bid was rejected. So I won't read this whole bit, but this Liverpool have already put in a bid that has been rejected. Ekitike has said yes to Liverpool. No issues on personal terms. And of course, there is another update here that I'm just going to make sure that we have found. And there's some Embuemo news there actually as well. Some more Embuemo news. Hugo Ekitike has been clear with Frankfurt. He wants the Liverpool move and contract terms have already been discussed. Negotiations continue after the first bid is turned down. Clubs remain in talks while Liverpool will insist Newcastle out since yesterday. And of course, some Embuemo stuff there where Man United have put in a proposal of a 70 million package. Talks remain underway, and we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, so here's the thing. So here's the thing. Obviously, with Ekitike, as I said, like there's going to be a lot of cope with the fan base what I don't want is Liverpool fans to sit here and compare Ekitike to Isak. There is no comparison. You don't have to be annoyed with the signing. You don't have to be crashing out about the signing. I'm not going to sit here and crash out because for me, as I said, the club has done what they could have done. The money was there. The 120 M's was there, and we didn't put the bid in until there was a green light, and the green light wasn't given by the club, and Newcastle stood firm. Fair enough and respect to them, but we did the bully boy thing and took their target, and that's fine, and they pulled out the race. Could you say it was a smokescreen from Newcastle's point of view and it's good business from them? We'll only see going forward. But as I said, this is not like the Zubimendi rejection, and this is not like the Caicedo rejection. Those rejections, that's crash out material. That is crash out material because Lavia and Caicedo didn't. You know what I'm saying? Dude, our chain got popped in broad daylight. Real life robbery. No one gave a toss. You know what I'm saying? Zubimendi, mad thing. I ain't want to go into that. You know what I'm saying? Those are deep-rooted wounds. Those are third-degree burns. You know what I'm saying? On a mad thing, bro. That's a mazza. But, of course, Ekitike, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. At least we're getting a striker. You know what I'm saying? I believe Nunez will leave. It looks like Diaz might leave as well. So we're going to be in the market for a few more attacking players. I'd love for us to go and get someone like Rodrigo. I don't think that's going to happen at this stage, at this moment in time. But I do think that Luis Diaz... it is very dependent what happens with Luis Diaz if he stays or if he goes. I don't believe he's itching to get out of the club like the reports are saying. One day it was the Colombian international wants to leave the club. Another time it's the next day from Fabrizio he's open to leaving. So which one is it? Which one is it? You know? So we'll have to see on that one. Of course, though, we have to do our tactical. We got to do our tactical breakdown. We got to do our tactical breakdown. I'm gonna have to do something. gonna have to do something that I didn't want to have to do, but we're gonna have to do it anyways, guys. We're gonna have to do it anyways, guys. We're gonna have to do it anyways. We're gonna have to do it anyways. We're gonna have to do it anyways. Oh, God. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's all right. I don't mind it. It ain't her, but okay. As you guys can see, Salah is going to be in this position here. Hugo can operate. He runs the channels. You know, we're going to have Gakpo here. We can narrow the formation and obviously bring the wing backs forward. So it's going to be really good technically, you know, tactically, sorry. And it can easily look like this. That's what the formation will look like. No. All jokes aside, Ekitike very good. He's good. He's tall. Again, he's quick. And of course, he likes to drift out to that left side as well. So we can actually maybe see this at times as well. We can see our front three interchanging. You know, I think if you have both of them hugging, if you have Cody Gakpo hugging the inside channel, Salah staying out wide, Frimpong kind of tucking in here and attacking the players with his dribbling skills, and you've got kind of Ekitike occupying the box area. It gives, you know, that Salah trademark inside swinger into Ekitike. Gakpo can be there as well, and it also gives a chance to crash that box as well, you know. And of course, Kirkes loves a deep cross as well into Ekitike. Salah will be at that back stick as well, lurking. Gakpo probably be on the touchline available for that 1v1. So there's a lot of ways that this signing can work. There's a lot of passing lanes. Ekitike, especially in transition. So when we drop to a 4-4-2 off the ball, because we didn't really speak about the off the ball stuff. When we look at the off the ball stuff and the 4-4-2 we sit in, it will probably be something like this. I'm not sure if Works will press from the front. Maybe it will be one. Maybe it could be McAllister instead. Maybe even though Mac isn't one to press from the front, it could be maybe Gakpo. This might be the off the ball stance. It might be this off the ball, where and when we sit in the flat 4-4-2, it might be this. This is something you might see. And then on transition, Ekitike might be the one to receive the ball to feet. Salah's on his bike. Ekitike receives it, and then obviously you've got the red arrows flying forward. And it might look something. I know this is like a weird positioning to be, but it might look a bit something like this on transition. And then you've got obviously the wing backs flying forward as well. Salah might even go into the striker position as Frimpong occupies here for the overlap, allowing Salah to do what he does. You know what I'm saying? And it will all kind of start from this hold-up play from Ekitike. So there's a lot to be desired, man. And I can't wait to kind of see what he brings to the team. Obviously, it is going to be an expensive kind of signing, and the pressure is going to be on Ekitike for the money he's coming in for, but he's still a good young player, and we'll kind of see what he brings to Liverpool. And if we can improve him, and Slot can, he's one again. Frankfurt signings haven't looked good. Kolo Muani, Jovic, so he's going to have a lot to prove. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, guys. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Isak. It's okay, man. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It is what it is. Take care, guys. Drop a comment below in how much you believe Hugo Ekitike is. Whether this is a W or L, I think this is fine. I think it's a win-win. And we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Hugo, we waiting.